So I'm going to show you how to do the question where you have to assess the credibility of a document to start off with. So the first thing that you should always do is take your highlighter or your pencil or something similar that you'll be writing with and go through the question. Let's make sure that we know what we're doing. Assess the credibility of document 3. So, shouldn't be looking at any other document for this, and it's from the GLA Economics Unit. So we can keep that in mind just to double check that we're using the correct source. So it's telling us we should make 2 points overall. So if I look down at the mark scheme, at the marks available, it's worth 6. So that tells me that each of these points here is worth 3. So I need to think carefully how I'm going to get 3 marks. Let's read the instructions. Each point should identify and use a relevant credibility criterion. So here I should be thinking Braven. To assess the credibility of the document. So I should be assessing. That's going to help me to explain why I've used the credibility criteria I choose. And the last bit, the important bit here, is with reference to the text. So the marks that are available, I have got to choose a relevant credibility criteria. I use the word juicy, but it's using relevant. What it means is pick something that jumps out. If not, it won't be in the mark scheme and the examiner might not give credit for it. Then you're going to assess, you're going to explain why that credibility criteria applies, and then you're going to refer to the text. So next step then, I'm in document 3 here that it's asked me to look at, and the important thing for this question is that actually we use the information that they give at the bottom of the page. This is telling us about the people that produced the document. In this case, the GLA Economics Unit, which is correct because we said it in the question, so we're correct. Now we should use this to help us decide which credibility criteria might be juicy, might be relevant. They will deliberately give you things in here that you can instantly use. So let's read through and see which Braven jump out at us. Greater London Authority Economics Unit. We provide expert advice and analysis on London's economy and the economic issues facing London. We're grateful to Dr. Mayer Hillman, Senior Fellow at the Policy Studies Institute, for his helpful comments. The unit is funded by the Greater London Authority. So just from reading that, I can see 3 credibility criteria that might be appropriate. One of them is already actually mentioned. They give expert advice. I'm seeing here that they're referring to somebody who seems to be highly qualified, that seems to have provided information for them. And also I can see that they're funded, which has an implication for their credibility. So now I need to decide which credibility criteria to use. Remember, I only have to choose 2. So am I going to use expertise from this quote here? I could also look at expertise backing it up from the doctor here, and the funded by. Whenever there's something, there's a benefit, something that you benefit from, then that links to vested interest.